$27 billion.
O 27 billion. Ang tinatanong ko lang, sino nag-conceptualize nito? Ikaw, Dr. Jonathan, who else? No more?
Reminding that we will be cite you in contempt. Kaya sabihin nyo na po, ano pa bang problema kung sasabihin nyo kung sino? Diretsuhin nyo na po at wag nyo na paikutin ng committee na ito.
Bakit natin sinama ang mga dialysis center na alam naman ng bawat isa, hindi sila nagda-dialysis sa mga COVID patients? Sa dialysis center, I know for a fact na hindi sila as a rule nagtitreat ng dialysis for COVID positive. Ang tanong ko, who among the members of the executive committee ang nagsuggest na isama natin ang dialysis? Ang tanong ko, sino ba sa mga taga-Philhealth ang nag-conceive ng IRM for COVID? Never mind the Yolanda, never mind the Taal, never mind the Marawi incident. I will limit my discussion regarding IRM for COVID. Sino ba ang nagsuggest nito kay General Morales? Among the bright boys of Philhealth.
I don't have any personal knowledge, sir.
No, that's why I'm no longer asking the legal. Yung mga policy makers natin sa Philhealth.
Dr. Pargas
Sino
of
ba?
Dr. Pargas of the Health Policy, please reply.
Mr. Chair, the IRM is an existing policy. So it's an existing policy. So
Kaya nga existing. Pero ang sinasabi ko, kahit na existing policy, kinonceptualize nyo ang mechanics, the amount involved together with the recipients ng IRM for COVID. Hindi naman bigla na lang parang bula o parang singaw na lumabas to. So ang tanong ko, sino ang nag-conceptualize nitong IRM sa Philhealth for COVID? Wala.
management, sir.
None.
The management.
O
Because
sino nagawa ng policy? General Morales?
No, sir. Because
Sino
again,
nga?
The policy came from us po.
Sino nga yung us?
The health finance policy
Sino?
sector.
You identify all these persons.
The health finance policy
Ha?
sector.
Slowly.
I head po the health finance policy sector.
Ikaw,
Yes, sir.
aside from you, may katulong ka pa.
Yes, sir.
Oh, who are your persons who help you?
The program management team for claims, sir. The program management team for claims is headed by Dr. Ele, Michael Ele. Michael Ele. Jonathan Michael Ele.
Ano ang family name, Mr. Chairman? Anong pangalan ulit? Jonathan?
Michael Ele.
Spell L.
E-L-E.
Ele. Please continue.
Next, who else? Kayong dalawa na lamang?
No, sir, because again,
Ano nga, i-identify mo na, limited time tayo eh.
the sector po,
We are talking here of a 30 billion IRM. 27 ba?
27 billion.
Ha?
27 billion.
O 27 billion. Ang tinatanong ko lang, sino nag-conceptualize nito? Ikaw, Dr. Jonathan, who else? No more?
sir, again, this is an existing policy since 2013.
Sino nga?
During that time po, I was not around in
There is-
2013. I was not around in 2013 in the health
Hindi
policy
na,
sector.
hindi na natin pinag-uusapan yung 2013 eh.
Hindi naman ikaw
Hindi
eh.
na natin pinag-uusapan ng Marawi, hindi na natin pinag-uusapan ng Yolanda, ang pinag-uusapan na lamang natin yung IRM for COVID amounting to 27 billion. I know that General Morales, ang kanyang background, military, hindi sa doktor. So ang tanong ko, sino ang nag-conceive nitong policy na magbibigay tayo ng 27 billion sa mga health facilities?
Was there a board resolution, Mr. Chairman? Was there a board resolution for this?
Chair.
So the board is part of the policy. Sila nag-form ng policy or they just affirmed or ratified the act of management? Ano yan?
Sir, there was a board resolution in January 30 making the IRM as part of the special privileges during fortuitous events. And then there was another, so that was the source
Teka.
of...
Mr. Chairman, yung January 30 resolution was referring to Taal pa yata eh.
Yes.
Hindi pa yata.
I think, just
Hindi
to
pa
be
COVID.
clear, no, klaro yung tanong ni Congressman Barsaga. Yung gumawa nito is dalawa lang kayo, Dr. Pargas and Mr. John L.
Mr. Chair, may I just clarify? The January resolution, other
No.
than that,
Let's not talk about the
Taal-
board. Kasi yung board,
Clarification lang ha. Alam natin ang board, like in an ordinary corporation, they determine the policies. Pero yung policies, naggagaling sa kanilang mga opisyalis nila, the operating officers. Kaya ang tanong ko, sino ang nag-conceptualize ito? Dr. Bragas. Then you mention a
Pargas.
certain Jonathan. Who else? Wala na.
Sir, Mr. Chair, again, the application for the IRM...
Hindi na natin
especially
pinag-uusapan yung
Teka lang,
application for IRM eh.
Opo.
Ang pinag-uusapan lamang natin dito, before na magkaroon ng IRM, sino nag-conceptualize nito
Mr.
sa inyo among the bright people of Philhealth?
Mr. Chair,
You, who else?
Mr. Chair,
Teka, who daw?
for
Who? The
COVID
question is who. Don't say anything more. Sabihin mo lang sino-sino. Just say who.
Sir, when
Wala na explanation, Mr. Chairman. The question is who. Mr. Pargas, di ba,
The
ano ba yung
Execom po.
who, why, when? Ito tanong who.
for the COVID po, it was the Execom.
Sino yung
Mr.
Execom?
Chairman, if the resource speaker, Mr. Pargas, will continue to defy the question, reminding that we will be cite you in contempt. Kaya sabihin nyo na po, ano ba pong problema kung sasabihin nyo kung sino? Diretsuhin nyo na po at wag nyo na paikutin ng committee na ito.
For the COVID, sir, the Execom is composed of ako po, SVP Del Rosario, SVP Mas, SVP Limsiaco, Jovita Aragona, SVP Santiago, EVP Arnel, and of course the President.
So lahat po ng board members hindi kasama, yun lang po sa member ng board.
Okay.
Execom. Go ahead,
So,
continue.
okay. Meron bang minutes ang meeting ng sinasabi mong Execom na nag-conceive ng COVID IRM?
We have po from our core plan being the Secretariat,
Oh, we'll be asking for a copy.
Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Next question. Ang IRM was intended to address the COVID problem in the country. Yes or no?
For the pandemic.
Yes. Okay. Kaya ang katanungan ng marami, bakit natin sinama ang mga dialysis center na alam naman ng bawat isa, hindi sila nagda-dialysis sa mga COVID patients?
Mr. Chair, again, the IRM po should be based on a declaration of a state of calamity or a state of an emergency. And there was a...
Kaya ang tanong ko, bakit nyo sinama? Pag sinabi mo namang state of calamity, ang state of calamity natin ay COVID. Yun namang dialysis center. It has been there for so many years. Kaya yung tanong ko, bakit nyo sinama ko ang dialysis? Who was the one who proposed sa executive committee na isama natin ang COVID?
Again, Mr. Chair, because the intent is really to respond to the pandemic.
Mr. Chairman, with our permission.
Honorable Remulla, let
Okay.
Honorable Barsaga continue.
Sa
Then
inyo
after.
ba ang executive committee, pinag-usapan nyo kung ano-anong klaseng sakit ang pwedeng gamitin ang IRM?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Okay, number one, wala tayong problema sa mga ospital or HCI na tumatanggap ng COVID. Ngayon, isinama natin ang dialysis. Ang premise ko sa dialysis center, I know for a fact na hindi sila as a rule nagtitreat ng dialysis for COVID positive. Ang tanong ko, who among the members of the executive committee ang nagsuggest na isama natin ang dialysis? O walang nagsuggest? O lahat nagsuggest?
No, sir. There were requests also coming from these facilities, including other facilities.
Request coming from dialysis centers?
Sir.
O, ibig nyo sabihin, bago kayo mag-IRM, sinabi na ng mga dialysis centers na isama nyo kami dialysis center sa IRM?
No, Mr. Chair.
Yes. You answer my question directly.
No,
Sabi
sir.
mo, there were requests from dialysis centers. Tama ba ako?
Yes, sir.
O, ang ibig mo bang sabihin, bago kayo nag-executive meeting para pag-usapan ang IRM sa COVID, alam na ng mga dialysis centers na kayo ay magkakaroon ng IRM?
No, Mr. Chair.
Oh, kaya nga, paano nga nag-request? Kailan yung request nila?
Yes, sir.
Before or after?
There were requests after, sir.
Okay, there were requests. Number one, sino-sinong mga dialysis centers ang nag-request? Roll on the road.
We will, sir, provide you with.
O
the
wala
copies,
kang
sir.
maalala kahit isa?
Sir, because the requests are not direct. The requests, sir, are not directed to me. It's directed to the management.
Ulit.
The requests are not directed to me. It's directed to the management. So I will have
Oh,
to check all
to
those.
direct. Kasi nag-uusap-usap kayo, sasabihin, no,
Point of order lang, Mr.
Dr.
Chairman.
Boying,
With the permission.
may nag-request na dialysis center na isama natin sa IRM. Sino yun?
Okay,
Sir-
please check your data now before you answer. Honorable Boying, you have point
Mr.
of
Chairman,
order?
si Mr. Pargas, I think, nahihirapan tayo maintindihan siya. Pwede ba hubarin niyo yung maskara niyo pag nagsasalita kayo para mas madali ho kayo maintindihan?
And at the same time, Mr. Chairman, I would like to be clarified. Kasi kanina sinabi ni Mr. Pargas, according dun sa procedure ng pagkuha ng IRM, sinasabi nyo na signatory kayo doon. At lahat ng mga request ng bawat HCI dumadaan sa inyo bilang policy sector head. Now,
Yes, Mr.
ngayon,
Chair.
why can't you answer directly the question of Congressman Barsaga? Samantalang kanina, binanggit mo na lahat ng mga request dumadaan sa inyo.
Okay, before you reply, paglilinaw lang po doon sa ating mga kababayan, yung point ni Honorable Barsaga ay hindi para ihinto ang dialysis. Walang problema yun. Dire-diretso pa rin ang dialysis natin. Ang pinopoint out ni Congressman Barsaga, bakit nakasama sa IRM, yung Interim Reimbursement Mechanism, na ang pinupunto nito ay COVID. So just so that yung mga nanonood po, no, baka nagkakagulo sila, hindi ho. Tuloy po yung mga programa na yan, maternity, dialysis, may mga sakit. Yun lang IRM na pang-COVID, yan po ang dapat nilaanan ng pondo. Go ahead, Dr. Pargas.
Again, the intent of the IRM is really not only for COVID cases, but really because of the effect of the pandemic. That's why po kasama yung ating mga dialysis and even the maternities. Tapos po, there were letters and our attorney is
So
looking
sino
for
nga
that
daw
right
nag-request sa inyo? Yun ang tanong niya. During the course of the discussion, may nag-request. Isa lang. Sino yung nag-request na healthcare facility?
Did Bron Avitum request for IRM?
I'm not so sure po because the BBRON is an accredited facility. So
Hindi nga,
kasama-
yes or no lang yun eh. Did they request for IRM advances?
they have a letter of intent.
Oh, yun. Meron pala, may request.
Okay,
You
una
approve
muna.
it, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chair, you approve it as well because dumaan sa inyo to according sa inyong policy.
Okay, just to put order, our colleagues here.
Una muna.
Congressman Barsaga, we will not take away the time that we interjected.
Okay. Ang sinasabi natin, sige, magkwentuhan muna kayo. Dr. Bragas, are you ready to answer?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, simple lang tayo. Lagi niyong ginigiit sa publiko at sa amin at sa lahat ng investigasyon, yung IRM is intended for a fortuitous event. Tama ba ako o hindi?
Tama po.
Okay. Pag COVID, March pa lamang, sinabi nyo na, and we agree, that will be a case of fortuitous event. Yes or no?
Yes, Mr.
Yes. Pero yung dialysis na ginagawa na natin ng napakahabang panahon, that is no longer a fortuitous event. Tama ba ako?
Yes, Mr.
Yes. Okay, next question. Kahit na hindi fortuitous event ang dialysis, sinama nyo sa IRM. Tama o hindi?
Tama po.
Tama. Kaya ang tanong ko, sino ang nag-propose among the executive members na kinoconceptualize nyo ang COVID na isama natin ang dialysis centers? O wala? Oh, you better answer. You are all under oath.
Ay, no, Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chairman, ano yun natin? Isa-isa yun
Tanong ko,
natin.
may nag-propose ba o wala?
Dr. Pargas, kindly reply.
no, so, iniisip ko lang po. Because again, it was
Hindi nga, ang
discussed
tanong na lamang sa iyo, direct. Kung hindi mo alam, pasensya na kayo, nalimutan ko. So, itatanong na namin yan sa iba.
Mr. Chair, I cannot.
You cannot recall.
O lahat ng SVP, tanongin natin.
Okay, before you
Lahat
recall,
ng
you know,
SVP.
Honorable Barsaga, kaya po sila nalilito talaga kasi mismo yung letter kay Mr. Morales is on IRM relative to the proposal to implement interim reimbursement mechanism due to COVID-19 public health emergency. The same is within the mandate of Philhealth to implement such as what was done after Yolanda, Super Typhoon, and Marawi siege. Again, the declaration, the details of the IRM should be laid down again for COVID-19. So I guess kaya po nagkakagulo-gulo yung pinipilit natin na hindi lang dito sa ibang sakit, but in all your official letters indicated lahat ng COVID-19.
So, wala, you cannot recall. Ano, hindi mo ma-recall?
Sir, I'm
Okay, baka naman pag tinanong ko yung ibang member ng executive committee, ang sasabihin, Dr. Bragas was the one who proposed that.
Mr. Chair,
Hindi,
again,
kaya nga tinatanong ko lamang, can you recall? Ikaw ba nag-propose o hindi?
it was part of our computation, sir, for all
Hindi, huwag
accredited
na muna tayo
facilities.
mag-compute.
Yes.
Ang pinapaliwanag lang natin, ano ba ang mga sickness na dapat nating isama sa IRM for COVID? Agreed tayo sa COVID. Your purpose is very laudable, tinatanggap yan ng ating mga kababayan. Ang tinatanong nga lang ng karamihan, bakit kasama ang dialysis? Hindi naman to fortuitous event. So sino nag-propose na isama dialysis centers?
Honorable Barsaga, your last question.
Okay. Attorney Santiago, you are a lawyer. Under your lawyer's oath, meron bang nag-propose?
Sir, Mr. Chairman, I don't remember kung sino nag-propose, but
Hindi mo, you cannot remember. What
that-
about
that can be taken from the minutes of the meeting, so that can be
baka naman
checked.
wala sa minutes of the meeting siyan.
Ngayon, sir, yung ang understanding ko, Mr. Chairman, dun sa discussion is that the intention of the board
No, wag na
is
yung intention. We know your intention. That is good. Ang tanong lamang, bakit sinama ang dialysis? Sino nag-propose?
Sir, I don't remember kung sino nag-propose,
Oh.
but based on my understanding,
What about Lim Siako? Is he here? Oh, Lim Siako. Oh. Hindi mo rin maalala kung sino ang nag-propose na isama dialysis center?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, part of the proposal ng ating
Simple
HCPS,
lang ang tanong ko. Sino ang nag-propose? Not part of the proposal. Sino ang nag-propose na isama dialysis center?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, ang proposal po ay nanggagaling as mentioned kanina ni Dr. Pargas, ay nasa kanilang
So, sa
opisina
madaling
po.
sabi, nanggaling kay Dr. Pargas. Do you admit that, Dr. Pargas, that the proposal came from you?
Sir, during the discussion, we were asked, because the part of those who can receive the IRM are all accredited
Hindi
facilities.
nga, simple na.
And so, all
Okay,
of the...
Iisa lamang ang tanong, sino
sir.
nag-propose?
Oliver Barsaga, Dr. Pargas, ito po yung inyong board meeting March 30. Ang sabi ni BM
Was
Mercado,
prior, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Because the circular of Dr. Morales was issued as early as March 20. Tama ba?
Yes, Mr.
Oh, so subsequent na yan. Ibig kong sabihin, meron ng circular si President Morales as early as March 20. At now March 20, alam nyo na isasama nyo ang dialysis centers.
Yes,
Tama
Mr.
ba?
Chair.
Kaya nga sino nag-propose?
Sir, we did. The HFPS proposed for
Who?
all the accredited. I
Health
was
policy.
part of the EXICOM, yes, sir.
dialysis ikaw. O what about the lying in?
Lahat, sir.
Ikaw rin ang nag-propose. Okay.